Hi, I'm Ross, I'm the Clean Streets Coordinator at the Compact. Looking forward to talking about pollution today, Captain.
Yeah, we are here to talk about pollution and see what types of pollution end up in our water. So let's get started.
So pollution is when bad things or harmful things find its way into our water. It can be harmful for ourselves, it can be harmful for the critters living in this water, or for the water itself. Some examples are tires, plastic, metals, and paper are all some harmful things that can enter our waterways. So there's two types of pollution we're going to focus on today. The first type is like plastic pollution, man-made pollution. Stuff like water bottles or the cups you might be drinking your water out of can break down and find its way to become very harmful in our environment. Tires are another great example of this, and we look to find ways to get that out of our watershed. Makes things like this bottle or this tire harmful for the environment, so they can break down and rip apart into little bitty pieces of particles called microplastic that can be eaten by fish or crayfish or the macroinvertebrates that live in this water and work its way up its food chain, even to us.
Another type of pollution that you might not necessarily think about is actually dirt. When we have big construction sites or a lot of soil that's being moved, it gets really loose, and during a rain, all of that dirt will end up coming down into our streams and rivers. Now, some dirt, of course, is natural in our streams and rivers, and that's okay. But when we have so much dirt entering into the water, it really impacts what lives in our water. Imagine being a little fish at the bottom of a stream and having all this dirt clog your gills. Or if you were a plant in the water and all of this dirt was blocking the sunlight, you wouldn't be able to do photosynthesis. And of course, for you and me, it also takes more time, energy, and money to clean up our water when it ends up having sediment in it or dirt.
Litter can enter our water. One is that people dumping stuff directly into the water. Another way, and much more common, is people dropping things in yards or in parking lots or streets, and it finding its way into our watershed. Just like as rainwater works, where it hits the ground in a part of a watershed and works its way into a stream, litter will do the exact same thing.
Have you ever seen something that looks like this? This is a storm drain. Storm drains help take all of the water that falls on our streets and our parking lots and helps us prevent flooding. But it's another way that pollution can enter into our waterways, because this storm drain is connected directly into our streams and rivers. So anytime we see something on our storm drain, like litter or dirt or all of these extra leaves, that is eventually going to make its way into our water without being cleaned first.
There are a lot of ways we can help prevent pollution from getting into our water. First, don't litter, and be sure to clean up trash that you do see. You can grab a trash bag and some gloves and clean up around your neighborhood. Next, we can make sure we keep the riparian zone next to the stream. The riparian zone is the trees, bushes, shrubs, and grasses along the stream. They can help filter out pollutants like sediment and dirt from the runoff before it enters into the water. They also help keep our streams cool and provide habitat for animals that live nearby.
Some of the ways the Compact we look to tackle litter pollution is by cleaning these things up. You could join us by joining our Adopt a Stream team, where we give you grabbers and bags and find a stream near you that can use some care. Another way you can help out is by joining our volunteer events throughout the year, where we go find streams all across the state to pick up trash.
Thanks for coming out with us today and learning about pollution. Let's check in to see what you learned.